Clap and make some noise for the one and only Mary Upchurch.
This is so good. I'm just happy to be anywhere, to be honest with you. No, I've been working from home for the last 2.5 years. Is anybody still working from home? Yeah. It started out so good, didn't it? It started out so good. It was like, I don't have to drive anywhere. I don't have to wear pants. I finally know what it's like to be the prettiest girl in the office. I've got that pretty privilege. Thank you. But it went downhill so fast because I was sitting all day long. They say sitting is the new smoking. I'm up to a pack a day now. It's, I hurt now. Like, everything hurts because of sitting all the time, you know? I didn't know I could hurt so bad from just, like, leaning over and jiggling my mouse so Microsoft Teams stays green. You know? Oh, you do that too? Yeah, I do have a day job. I know you're like, what? Her? No. Yeah, Thank you. No, I'm a trainer. Not the fitness kind, the other kind. Thank you. No, I teach classes. I teach adults. I teach a really great class. It's my favorite. It's called Unconscious Bias. Yes, it's my favorite. Yeah, we just do tequila shots for 90 minutes straight. Yeah. Because when I'm unconscious, I'm not biased. Thank you. I am single. I'm a single girl, and I'm in my 40s now, which makes me a little nervous, but I try to be optimistic, you know? I look for opportunities everywhere I go. Not in here, but you know, like out there. No, I too got pulled over 2 weeks ago, and the cop came to my door, and he was like, do you know why I pulled you over? And I was like, yeah. It's because we're meant to be together. And then he just kept flirting with me, and he was like, let me see your license and registration. I was like, why? You want to know where I live? Because it's close to here. And then he just kept playing hard to get, and he was like, do you know how fast you were going? And I was like, whoa, I'll slow down if you want. Never been accused of that before. Like, why are you so obsessed with me anyway, officer? Jeez. And then he was like, be here, October 25th. And I was like, it's a date. At the courthouse. I already have my dress. You guys, when he asked me to step out of the car, he didn't ask for a twirl, but I gave him one anyway. Yeah, so I'd say we're getting really serious. Thank you. You know, I'm really glad things are getting back to normal, you know. I flew here, I flew Southwest. But you know what's not back to normal on any flight? You can't get any peanuts anymore on a flight. Did you notice that? Yeah, too many allergies. Kids, they can't even take a PB&J to school anymore. Do you know how many people die from peanut allergies every year? It's like 150. It's 150. Okay, I don't want to get too spicy, but do you know how many people die from gun violence every year? It's like 40,000 plus. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh my God, Mary, you are so brave. You're about to do an anti-gun joke in Nevada while being half Mexican. And no, I would never. No, this is not an anti-gun joke, you guys. It is, no, this is a pro-peanut joke, okay? No, the way I see it, the peanut farmers, they just need a better lobby. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if planters had NRA money, what they would be doing? Oh, they'd be greasing the palms of every politician. Mr. Peanut, he'd be up in a private jet, doing what people do in private jets. He'd just be waving that big peanut energy all around. He'd be like, it's not the peanuts killing everybody, it's the gluten, it's the dairy. There'd be a PB&J sandwich at every kid's lunch all across America. Sure, people are gonna die, but we'd have that big peanut money, you know what I mean? Thank you. Like I said, I am half Mexican. Are there any Latinos here tonight? Yeah, thank you. Okay, I knew I felt safe. Thank you. Yes. I'm only half Mexican, the bottom half. Thank you, yes. I never had a quinceañera, but I am afraid of the chupacabra. Thank you, yes. Just only half. I don't speak very good Spanish, but my mom did make me wear a safety pin and a red ribbon on my shirt during an eclipse. It's a very niche. That's a very niche joke. Thank you. Like I said, my mom, she's Mexican. She's a wonderful lady. People always ask me, they're like, Mary, how did your parents meet? Because your mom, she doesn't speak English, and your dad does not speak Spanish. And I tell them, my parents met the old-fashioned way. Illegal immigration. It's true, my dad was divorced, he had 4 kids, he needed some help, so he put an ad in the paper and poof, my mom arrived. Like a Mexican Mary Poppins. Maria Popeños at your service. She just descended down from her chancla. Just how she got across the border, too. Instead of a spoonful of sugar, she'd give you some Vicks Vapor Rub and put your butt to bed. Yeah, she's got frijoles to make for tomorrow. You know she kept those frijoles in a recycled Cool Whip container. That's why we have trust issues. There's nothing worse than going to the fridge in the middle of the night and you're like, ooh, Cool Whip. Oh, beans, mama, no. It all worked out. You know, she got her green card. My dad got a lifetime supply of tamales. It's great. Having a Mexican mom, it is so good when it comes to dinner time, though. It was not good when I was a child and I needed help with my history homework, and my gringo father was still at work. This was 1987. I couldn't ask Siri. I had to ask Sabina. And I'd ask her, I'd be like, Mama, I need your help. I have a report. I have to do it for school. Who was JFK? And she'd be like, oh, John F. Kennedy. He was the most handsome president of all the presidents. And he and Marilyn Monroe, they gingy-lingy all over the place. And his wife, Jackie, no like it. And the mafia no like him. And they shoot him. And they kill him. And ay, Dios mío, they all dead. I failed history. You guys have been great. Thanks so much.